There's a secret that anyone who is in a car accident or other accident can use, and it'll often get you paid much faster, and you'll have way better odds at getting much more money too. But before I reveal this huge secret, let me tell you when it won't work. It won't help you if you're the only one at fault in an accident. This is true even if your accident was crazy or you're hurt badly. You need someone else to be careless for you to be entitled to compensation. To expose the big secret that often gets you paid in record time, let's use a typical car accident as an example. We'll assume that a driver rear-ended you or made a left turn and cut you off and you hit them. Police come to the scene and give the other driver a ticket for careless driving. You probably know that it's a good sign that the other driver got a ticket. However, it doesn't mean that you'll get paid fast. In a moment, you'll see why. Let's assume that you were injured in the accident. Maybe you broke your hand or fingers or another bone in the crash. To get paid, a claim needs to get set up with the other driver's insurance company. The other driver may have reported the claim to their insurance company, or you or your lawyer will need to do so. When you report the claim to the other driver's insurance company, you should tell them what your injuries are. Otherwise, they may assume that you're not injured or your pain went away. If you tell them what your injuries are, they can assign your claim to the right level adjuster. Higher level adjusters are more experienced and are able to get faster approval for larger settlements. If possible, you want a higher level claim rep working on your case early on. But even after the other driver's insurance company sets up a claim, it doesn't mean that you'll get paid fast. I've seen many people injured in accidents have good cases but not get paid for one simple reason. They sit back and wait for the other driver's insurance company to do the right thing. If you want to get paid fast, that's a horrible strategy. If you don't have a lawyer, the other driver's insurance company will likely assign your case to a lower level adjuster. Insurance giants like Progressive and Geico use less experienced adjusters to handle your claim if you don't have a lawyer. Adjusters refer to these as non-repped claims, meaning non-represented by a lawyer. There's a huge disadvantage of dealing with an adjuster who handles non-repped claims. It's that it'll likely be tougher for them to get you more money to settle. Here's why. They know that you really can't sue without a lawyer. Sure, you can file a lawsuit, but to do so would be insane. Personal injury lawsuits are way too difficult without a lawyer. So if you threaten to sue them, it won't scare them. On the other hand, if a lawyer threatens to sue, they know that the lawyer can easily sue their insured that same day. That makes them nervous. And the goal of your accident case is to put pressure on the insurance company so they'll pay fast. To increase your odds of a fast payout, you need to send the careless driver's insurance company a simple letter. The good news is that this letter is easy to write, but only if you know why you should send it. But beware, if you don't have a lawyer, whatever you put in the letter can be used against you. So the letter is not the time to tell the insurance company how the accident happened. I'm going to expose the best stuff to put in the letter that will often get you paid much faster. You want to ask the insurance company to reveal the following. Number 1, how much insurance coverage their insured has. Number 2, their coverage defenses. And number 3, whether they're aware of any other insurance policies. In that same letter, you need to ask for other valuable stuff that you may not have gotten at the accident scene. These items may help you get a fast and sizable settlement. Ask for an estimate of the damages to their insured's car and photos of their insured's car. They'll usually send you those photos and an estimate fast. If they forget, simply remind them with another letter or email. Here's one reason why the estimate and photos may help you get paid more money and faster. In one case, the other driver's insurance company sent me an estimate of their insured's car. Some of the photos show the tread depth of the tires. The tire had a tread depth of 2/32 of an inch. In simpler terms, think of tire tread like the sole of a sneaker. Just like how a worn out sneaker sole can make it slippery, a tire with a tread depth of 2/32 inches is pretty worn out and can make driving risky, especially on wet roads. It's like walking in smooth-soled shoes on a rainy day. Chances are higher that you might slip. In many places, 2/32 inches is considered the minimum legal tread depth, so it's like a heads up that the other driver should have gotten new tires before the accident. It's always better if you can show that before your accident happened, the other driver was already being careless. This is especially powerful if a commercial truck hit you, since they have more safety regulations to follow. You also want to include your medical records and bills with your letter. This is especially true if your records say that you have a traumatic brain injury or a broken bone or surgery. Any of those injuries will usually get the insurance company to send your claim to a higher level adjuster, and that's fantastic. Earlier, I said that your letter should ask the insurance company for their insured's policy limits. This is important because this can let you know if you're ready to settle now. For example, let's say you broke your wrist in the car accident where the other driver is at fault. Recent jury verdicts usually put the pain and suffering of a broken wrist between $100,000 and $125,000. That's without surgery. If the other driver only has $100,000 in insurance, you may be ready to settle with them. This is because your case is worth more than their insurance limits. If the other driver has $100,000 in bodily injury liability coverage, their insurance company should pay you the $100,000 limits. But they're only going to pay you the $100,000 limits once they have records that say your wrist is broken. It's your or your lawyer's job to get these records to the claims rep. In the example I gave, I assumed that the other driver was at fault. But what if you said something at the accident scene that puts you at fault and destroys your potential payout? I reveal the things you may have said that can kill your case in the video that's on screen and linked in the description below, so watch it now. And if you've been injured in a car or truck accident in Florida and someone else may be at fault, click the link in the description below to see if I could be the lawyer for you.